开始。
Hello everyone. Today this lecture is about how to compare different algorithms and using big O notation. So here we know in the real world there are so many various problems we need to solve with different algorithms. And also even in a particular problem you are given, you still need, there are always so many different algorithms you need to use. But how can you choose from the different algorithms? You can choose for example, the algorithm A may be faster than algorithm B. This means the speed. And also maybe the algorithm A has a higher precision than algorithm B, which is very important for your particular application. Also, there are some situations that you may use an algorithm with less power. So these are the three metrics that people usually cares about. So in this class, we focus on the speed of the algorithm. In that case, we introduce the big O notation. So what is big O notation? The big O is to represent to classify the algorithms using which the function is to represent the time complexity growth with the input. So for example, we have the input size with n, and if the algorithm A its running time is 2 times n squared plus n and plus 2, and thus we have the big O of n squared. So we can notice that we ignore the constant value 2 here, and also ignore the low order factors. So that means that the big O notation is only focused on the dominant component here. And also this refers to the order of the equation expression. So also there is another case here. So if we have algorithm B, its running time is 10 times log n. Similarly, we got this big O of log n here. So this is a big O notation. It represents the asymptotic time, running time of the algorithm, and we can use it to compare different algorithms. Now we introduce one example to help understanding. So the example is that there is a company to produce the water balloon. Recently the company produced a new water balloon, which is with a new fabric material. So they ask you to test the material, the strength of the water balloon from a tower here. We use a 60 level tower here. And then they want to know the highest floor from where the balloon break. So that means if the highest floor for balloon is 10, and that means that the balloon will break if you drop it from the 10th level, but it will not break if you drop it down from the 11th level. That means the highest floor for this balloon is 10. So now you are given two balloons. One is red balloon and another is green. So there we have two solutions here. So the first solution, we call it by half solution. This is the solution is like this. So we first drop the red balloon from the level of 32, and if it does not break, we drop the balloon at the 48th floor. And if it does not balloon again, we drop it from the 56th floor, and so on. So until it breaks, we stop. So that is the first algorithm, by half algorithm. You can see that first we drop the balloon from the middle of the tower, and then we choose the floor, which is the middle of the rest level, the higher levels. The second algorithm, we call it the square root algorithm. So for this algorithm, we first drop the balloon from the 8th level and 16th level. Now you notice that we set another parameter here, which is k. So k is equals to the square of n. Our input n is the tall of the height of the tower, which is 64. So we get k is set to 8, and this is the k here. And we first drop the balloon from the kth level. If it does not break, we try it again in the 16th level, and then 32 level, and then so on. So this is the second algorithm. And for the both of the algorithm, when the red balloon breaks, and we use the green balloon next. So we use the green balloon to test exactly which level it will break. For example, if the balloon breaks at the 48th level, then we'll test the internals from here to here, because we know that the highest floor of the balloon is inside this interval here. So now we try two examples to compare these two different solutions. So assume the balloon will break at the 10th floor, and we have using the first algorithm, we need to first compare with the 32 floor, and yeah, of course it will break. And then we need to use the green balloon to compare from the first level until to the 32 level. And that makes you compare the first, second, third, and you need to compare the 11 times, because you need to compare to the 11th floor also. So that makes the total number of drops is 12. And for the second algorithm, the square root algorithm, we need to compare first with the 8th level, and then with the 16th level, and then the red balloon breaks. And we know that we use the green balloon in this side now, in this internal. So then we compare with the 8th level and the 10th level until the 11th level. So that makes this should be the 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, it should be 4 times. So plus this, we got the total is 6 times drops, 6 times drops. So if the balloon, the highest floor, which from where the balloon will break, if it is 10, then we have the second algorithm is faster than the first algorithm. From here, 6 is less than 12. And give another case, if the highest level of the balloon drops is 57. So we need to compare first with 32 again, and then 48, and then 56. And this makes the red balloon, and then with the 60. So after that, the red balloon will drop. The red balloon breaks. And after that, we know the range is from 56 to 60. So then we need to compare with 57 once. So this makes the 4 plus 1 equals to 5. And for the second algorithm, we need to compare with the 8th, 16th until the 61st. We need to compare all this, and at the 64th level floor, the red balloon breaks. And then from here, we have the total is the comparison is 8. And then we need to compare from the 56 until 54. So we need to compare another one, extra one with 57. And then we totally have the compared number of drops is 9. So in here, in this case, the number of drops is 5 for algorithm 1 and 9 for algorithm 2, which is the algorithm 1 is better, is faster. So we can see that for different cases, the two algorithm is which one is faster really depends on the case by case. But actually sometimes we evaluate the algorithm using the input size and big O notation to for the worst case or the average case to compare to compare the different running time between them to get to us when we assume the input size is like infinity or large enough. So that is the usual case in the real world. Also in the real world, we need to notice that the big O notation of the running time is just an estimation. So it's only maybe suitable for the input size is very large. But for if you run a real algorithm on a real machine, and you need to consider the hardware and the architecture and also the compiler factors. So in that case, maybe it's not so accurate enough, and legal notation of the running time, definitely you can use this as a guide for when you compare your algorithm or you optimize your algorithm to solve your problem. So that's all for today. Hope you learned something from that, and if you have any questions, please let me know.